Okay, so what we're doing today is we're doing light iron, that's for sure. I don't think there's any tools in this toolbox. It is a Craftsman's vintage. It's way too beat up for me. I'm sure you can probably sell these wheels online. These look a little seized up. But that would be that. What I'm taking in terms of non-ferrous, in that aluminum, I'm going to take these crutches and stuff like that. I think that's an umbrella stand. Those are irony aluminum or aluminum, dirty aluminum, maybe irony, aluminum breakage. I think that's what aluminum breakage is. Don't quote me. And then, of course, all this metal has to go. I know this one guy, I think his name is Mason. He's always commenting, can I show the yellow truck? I feel like every scrap video I do, it's always in this truck is always somehow talked about. And there it is. It is a beaut. It does not run. It's a Willys. Very nice front. I can't get to the front of it, but that's the yellow truck. Maybe one day she'll run, but given my current work schedule, I don't really have time to really fit that into anything. I barely have time to fit in doing this scrap run, but garage is a little full. I like to use it for things, so let's go scrap. Here are two batteries. Probably going to get like $2 for them, maybe $3. So those go up front. This whole toolbox. I know she was heavy to get in there. I guess we'll take their stuff inside. Jeez. That's not bad like that. Let's see how the drawers are. Not the best. I don't know what these things are. Should have really grabbed that other. I'll put this aside. This is for the flea market. Just a tool. Not sure what it is. That's garbage. Got some brass end right here. One of these thingy jobbers. I don't know if this is for rivets. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep this. I want to keep it. I'm going to throw it in there. Hopefully I can find a space for it. Now I'm becoming a hoarder. But I'm going to keep this, empty it out. I'm going to keep my tools in there. It's always great to have that. I know I should have grabbed the other one. That was there before, but I can't win them all. I'm taking out this dog crate because that's going to the flea market. I'm running out of space. Alright, so don't have the time to really work on this piece right here, but give it a little quick hammer. So that goes as bare bright, maybe as number 2, but some copper there. Gonna try to take off this valve. Don't really, probably not going to. I know a lot of people have said, get this thing off, get this thing off. I'm not a scrapper. I don't have the tools for that. If you're a scrapper and you're watching this because you love scrapping, you know, you're right. You should get that valve off, but I don't have the tools. I do this as a hobby, so, and to save the earth. Kind of hard to figure out is what these things are. These are mufflers. Sometimes they look like Cadillac converters, but they're not. Making some progress here. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get all of it, but we're going to get most of it. It's getting there. You know, no idea one way get today. Hoping 50 bucks. Got some aluminum. 50 bucks would be nice, but can't ask for too much. The old water heater. The old water heater. If you can, try to clean your metals the best possible way. When I mean clean, it makes take off all the stuff that is not non-ferrous. So right here we have 2 screws. We have a handle. I think right now they'll give me 10 cents a pound for this, but by doing this, pointing that down, dumping these screws somewhere, and throwing away this handle, now I get 40 cents a pound for this. So literally by taking off a handle and 2 screws, I make 30 cents more per pound, or 4 times as much, just by doing that. So if you can, if you can, and something simple, always clean your metal. All right, there we go. Looks like a full van to me. Probably fit some more small things in here. I think in the next couple of weeks I'll be picking up a lot more metal. Some of this stuff you might see in another garbage picking video coming out in a few days, or it's already been out within the past couple days. I've said it a couple times that I like to keep my videos diversified. I don't want them to be stale. I don't want them to be 3-4 videos straight in a row of the same thing. I don't think anyone wants to watch 3 videos of the same thing in a row and set out to the scrapyard. So here's the pile. Got some bicycles up there. I just dropped off all this. Lots of rust. Those look brand new over there, whatever those are. Go take a gander. Those are flexible notebook. I guess they're like for like a library. Stack notebooks on them. Probably Apple notebooks. Is that MacBooks? I don't know. Lots and lots of scrap. Lots of scrap. Alright, time to weigh out, see what we got. Alrighty, so for the check-in, I went over the $50 mark, but barely. So we got light iron, 860 pounds of that, $5 for every 100, so that's $43. And then for the non-ferrous, aluminum here is 40 cents a pound, which has been for a pretty long time. So 12 pounds of that is $4.80. Irony aluminum is 32 pounds, 10 cents per pound of irony aluminum, $3.20. I took off that copper piece of the sink, like the part that you can definitely see that was copper, like the 2 copper bars. Didn't really separate it much, just took it straight off. So he gave me 1 pound of yellow brass and 1 pound of yellow copper, number 2 copper, which number 2 copper is the right one. That was fine by me. So it was $2.50 in copper, and down here you had $1.70 in yellow brass, which is like $4.20, if I'm right. My math's right for that. So for those 2 bars, it's $4.20. That was literally just picked up out of the trash. It just kind of amazed me that whoever did a plumbing job wouldn't remove that, because I know a lot of plumbers do scrap, and if you can take off copper and make a pile, if he does 10-15 sinks in a week, $4 times 10 is $40. 15, whatever is $40, $60, and that adds up. You think about how many sinks he replaces in a week. You think about how many he replaces in a month, in a year. If he's a plumber, he's throwing away hundreds upon hundreds of dollars in just copper pieces from a sink. So that kind of surprised me. The batteries, we had the 2 small batteries. Those were 14 pounds. Batteries are 24 cents a pound. 15.56 plus 43 is like like $57. 57 bucks. Yeah. So did go over $50. Happy about that. Got rid of a lot of a lot of metal, and I know a lot of people say, is it worth it to scrap? These scrap runs pay for, I'd say, a month, close to 2 months, maybe a month and a half of garbage picking. So that's like 5 or 6 episodes of garbage picking is one scrap run in terms of just doing like this light iron stuff. So I think it's worth it. It helps keep the channel going, and that's why I kind of pick up the metals, to help the channel keep going, and at the same time you're saving a lot of stuff from going from the landfill. And one thing a lot of people don't know about scrappers is when you live in a town and you pay a garbage company money to pick up your garbage, that amount is judged or based off of how much tonnage the garbage company is going to recycle or throw out to a landfill every single year. So they make a bid. You know, if they think they're going to pick up 100,000 tons, just let's say round number, it's not 100, it's a lot more than that, but 100,000 tons of garbage, and tonnage is, you know, $3 for every ton or whatever, they're going to make a bid on that at $3.50 or $4 to haul your stuff away. If you pick up more garbage and you pick up more metal, they take less stuff to the landfill, which ultimately means that bid that they make is going to be less. They're going to compete with someone else for a lower bid, and that lower bid is based off of, that lower bid will eventually trickle down to you, and you'll pay less money to have stuff taken away because there's less stuff going to the landfill. So if you ever see a scrapper, you should pretty much be thanking him, because he's making your bills cheaper, you know, in the long run. Even though it's micro scale, it's still, it is what it is. But yeah, scrap day. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. I know it's been a while since I've done a scrap video. Hopefully I'll be getting out more in the future. I should be getting out more in the future in these warmer months. So stay tuned for that. If you're new to the channel, you want to see more scrapping video, or you want to see garbage picking videos, see where I come across this stuff, definitely subscribe. And as always, have a great day. Keep living the dream. Peace.